Well, guys, today is a little bit of a better sweet day. For those of you who have been following the channel, you know exactly what's happening. This morning, I got a call from Tesla to let me know that my Model Y is finally ready for collection. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you remember that my original collection day didn't exactly go as planned. The MOT hadn't been completed, the car wasn't properly cleaned, there was mold in the boot, there were cobwebs around the door frames, the charging cables were missing, and every time the air conditioning came on, there was a really unpleasant smell. To be fair to Tesla, they apologized for the whole situation and offered me this beautiful Model Y Juniper loaner while they sorted everything out. And honestly, I have really enjoyed my time with it, and it's given me a really good opportunity to experience what the new Juniper is like to live with. I'm excited to finally collect my own car. I'm actually going to miss this Juniper, but every good thing eventually comes to an end. So let's head over to Tesla. Hopefully today goes much better than last time. We've just arrived at the Tesla Collection Center. It's still really early in the morning, so the place is surprisingly quiet. There aren't many customers here yet, and even the staffs are only just getting started for the day. One thing I wanted to show you before handing over the Juniper is the auto park. I'm letting the car park itself into the bay. Now I have to be honest, I've had a couple of occasions where the auto park mode has randomly stopped halfway through the maneuver. I'm not entirely sure whether it's a software issue or something else, but it's happened enough times for me to notice. Thankfully, today it completed the parking perfectly. Let's head inside. We're just waiting now. As you can see, it's incredibly quiet in here. Not a bad time to collect a Tesla if you prefer avoiding the crowd. Alright, moment of truth. There he is, my Model Y, and I have to say, it already looks much better than it did last time. The paintwork has clearly been polished and properly prepared. It almost looks like it's had a full valet, exactly how it should have looked on collection day. Now I'm just doing one final inspection. I already carried out a very detailed inspection during my last collection attempt, but it never hurts to double check. First, the boot. No sign of mold this time. That's a huge improvement. The smell is also much better. There's still a slight odor if I'm being completely honest, but it's nowhere near as bad as before. I'm confident it will disappear completely over time. Moving into the rear seats, the door are much cleaner. I can still spot a tiny bit of white residue here and there, and the floor mats aren't absolutely perfect, but compared to last time, this is a massive improvement. These were absolutely covered in dust before. Now they actually look like someone's taking the time to clean them properly. Over on the passenger side, I'm checking the door frames. Last time there were cobwebs tucked away in there. This time they are completely gone. Again, exactly how the car should have been prepared from the beginning. Let's check the front trunk. Good news. Both charging cables are finally here. We've got the home charging cable neatly packed away in the black bag, and the public charging cable as well. Everything is finally included. The front itself is also much cleaner than before. There are still one or two tiny cosmetic marks, but that's completely expected on a certified used vehicle. Nothing here concerns me. One thing I immediately noticed comparing this to the Juniper, the rear seat pockets are actually better on my Model Y. They are larger and easier to use. Interestingly though, the Juniper completely wins when it comes to the front center storage. The storage compartment is incredibly deep. I could usually fit in a 2-liter bottle inside it and still close the lid. This one, not quite. It's one of those small improvements Tesla made that you don't fully appreciate until you've lived with both cars. We've also received both Tesla key cards, so that's another thing ticked off the checklist. Everything now looks ready to go. The paperwork is complete. The road tax has been sorted, and finally, it's time to drive my own Tesla home. I have to admit, seeing the car outside in natural daylight is completely different from seeing it under the bright lights inside the delivery center. This is where you really notice the color, the paint finish, and the overall condition of the car. Overall, I'm genuinely happy. Yes, there are still a few tiny cosmetic marks here and there, but this is a used vehicle. That's completely normal. The important thing is that everything works. The car has been properly cleaned, the missing accessories have been supplied, and Tesla has corrected the issues that should have been dealt with before my first collection. One final thing I noticed on the drive home, the legroom actually feels a little tighter than it did in the Juniper. In the Juniper, I could move my legs around freely without touching the steering wheel. But here my knees seem to touch the steering wheel when I move them. Now, that might simply be because I haven't fully adjusted the seating position yet. After all, both cars are very similar in size. I will spend some time adjusting everything properly and let you know in a future video. But for now, I'm just happy to finally have my own Tesla Model Y. A huge thank you to everyone who followed this journey from the disappointing first collection day right through to today. Your comment, advice, and support genuinely helped me through the process. And don't worry, this is only the beginning. Now that I've finally gotten my own Model Y, there's plenty more content coming. Ownership updates, accessories, road trips, charging tests, maintenance, software updates, and everything else that comes with living with a Tesla. So if you are not already subscribed, make sure you join the Long Range Drive community. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic week. See you in the next one.